This is 6 News Now, here for you 24 hours a day, online at WLNS.com.
State lawmakers are now pushing forward a bill to suspend the state's gas tax for 6 months. This will soon hit Governor Gretchen Whitmer's desk. However, she's likely to veto the measure. Governor Whitmer says she supports a stop to the federal gas tax and diesel tax, but she doesn't want to suspend Michigan's 27.2 cents a gallon gasoline and diesel taxes. Instead, she is calling for state income tax deductions and credits for retirees and people making lower wages. If the veto does happen, some state lawmakers say they'll consider removing the 6% sales tax on fuel to provide some relief.
Looking for a different kind of lunch break? Check out the Daily Digital Debrief weekdays at 12:30 on WLNS.com and on the 6 News app. It's a little bit of news, a little bit of weather, a little bit extra.
Introducing our new redesigned 6 News mobile app. Our new app features a sleek modern design, an easy-to-navigate home screen with quick access to local news content, and a localized weather forecast. Subscribing to notifications is easier, and with one tap, you have access to recent push notifications. There are more ways to watch and find video, and a red light alert badge notifies you when we're streaming. Download or update our new local news app today. 6 News, here for you.
From Storm Tracker 6, this is Weather on the Sixes, sponsored by Auto Owners Insurance. Simple human sense.
Well, good Wednesday morning, everyone. We are in for a really nice day of weather temperature-wise, with highs climbing into the low to mid-60s later on today. Here's a look at our Skyview network. We'll begin with the St. John's Cam, and as we take a look downtown, you'll notice that there's not much going on. We've been able to avoid the fog here. We're at 35 degrees. It feels like 34. So we head to the WLNS cam here at Lansing, overlooking 127 in Saginaw, 35 degrees, our current temperature. Winds essentially calm. The fog is there in downtown Jackson. We're at 33 degrees this morning. A very light breeze out of the east. We only ended up reaching the upper 40s yesterday in Lansing, but it was much warmer to the south. 54 in Jackson and 60 degrees in both Kalamazoo and Coldwater. We'll be on our way up into the 60s today. Alma didn't even reach 40 degrees yesterday, so quite the temperature spread. As I mentioned, over the next 12 hours, we climb up into the 60s this afternoon and stay there right on through early evening. We're in for a really nice day temperature-wise. We're starting the day off with temps in the upper 20s to low 30s, 28 in Charlotte and Owasso, 30 in Lansing, 33 in Jackson, 34 in Mason, and 36 degrees in Hillsdale. Visibility doing okay in most locations. Ionia is the place where we're seeing half-mile visibility, 2.5 miles in Owasso, 1.25 miles in Howell and in Adrian this morning. Dense fog advisory in effect over towards the Thumb. Winds out of the south-southeast, generally under 10 miles per hour. In fact, in some places they're calm. If they're not calm, they're very light, and they should be light through the day today. Wind chills are generally in the upper 20s to low 30s. Air temperatures as we head through the day today will be on their way up into those low 60s. It's going to be a really nice day. Some places down towards the state line will likely make a run at the mid to upper 60s. So we are in for a tremendously nice day by mid-March standards. Average high this time of year, 44 degrees. So we're talking values about 20 degrees above that. We only get down to the upper 40s tonight before climbing back up into the 60s once again for St. Patrick's Day. Clear skies for now, no precipitation in sight either, but you'll notice we do have some clouds on their way in from the northwest, and that will continue through this morning. We will be seeing at least some clouds begin to move in later on today, shortly after sunrise. However, not expected to be a full blanket of clouds. We should be able to squeak out some sunshine from time to time, and that's expected to continue through the evening and overnight. Some more widespread cloud cover moves in for us on Thursday, although we do still stay dry through much of the day. As we get late in the day Thursday into early Friday, that's when our chance of rain begins to increase. It could initially mix with some wet snow off to the north, but at this point, it looks like Friday is going to be a very rainy day for us. High temperature today, 63 degrees, partly cloudy skies, obviously very warm by March standards. Winds out of the southwest about 10 to 20 miles per hour. We're already up into the low 50s shortly before noon and the low 60s by early this afternoon. So again, very nice weather settling in for us. We get down to a low tonight of 44 degrees under mostly cloudy skies. as the winds die down a bit. Your 6-day forecast shows us back up in the 60s for our Thursday. Then rain builds in for the end of the week into the first half of the weekend. Could potentially mix with some snow on Saturday as things briefly turn cooler. But we're already back up to the mid-50s by Sunday and close to 60 degrees by Monday. Some very nice weather continues. And as I mentioned, average high this time of year, 44 degrees. There's not one day in this 6-day with temperatures below that.
Looking for a different kind of lunch break? Check out the Daily Digital Debrief, weekdays at 12:30 on WLNS.com and on the 6 News app. It's a little bit of news, a little bit of weather, a little bit extra.
Staying at the Capitol, parents will still need to pay state sales tax on diapers after new legislation to repeal it gets rejected by the state House. Mid-Michigan Representative Julie Alexander, who introduced the bills, said that this vote let down families across the state. She said she was inspired to introduce this pro-family tax relief after the governor signed legislation to remove sales and use taxes for feminine hygiene products. 6 News has learned this legislation, if passed, would have reduced the state sales tax revenue collected by $18 to $20 million per year.
Introducing our new redesigned 6 News mobile app. Our new app features a sleek, modern design, an easy-to-navigate home screen with quick access to local news content, and a localized weather forecast. Subscribing to notifications is easier, and with one tap, you have access to recent push notifications. There are more ways to watch and find video, and a red light alert badge notifies you when we're streaming. Download or update our new local news app today. 6 News, here for you.
Welcome back. 6 News is not only here for you on air, but also online at WLNS.com.
So joining us now live in studio is 6 News digital reporter Autumn Pitcher with what's trending on the web right now. Good morning, Autumn.
Good morning, Kira and Jorma. Approximately $674,000 will be going towards 92 community scrap tire drop-off events in Michigan. This money is coming directly from the Michigan Department of Environment, Great Lakes and Energy. They say community tire drop-off events give affordable and convenient opportunities for community members to drop off spare tires. The department says improperly dumped scrap tires can pose a fire hazard, and recycled scrap tires can be used for asphalt to pave roads and mulch gardens and playgrounds. The Federal Emergency Management Agency just announced that over $2 billion in funding has been given to cover funeral costs of about 300,000 American families who lost a loved one since the COVID-19 pandemic began. Under the COVID-19 Funeral Assistance Program, up to $9,000 in funeral expenses are covered per person. FEMA says on average about $6,500 has been given to families per death. Starbucks has a new vision for the future, and it includes communal coffee cups. The company has announced plans to rid stores of single-use cups by 2025 in favor of an all-reusable model. For the time being, the company has decided to encourage its customers to bring their own personal cups or use communal cups that would be returned on their next visit.
No.
You know, it's interesting. You know, right. It's like,
Kira's against it already.
I am 100% for all companies trying to reduce their waste.
Me too.
But I also don't want to bring my own food to have it cooked for me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Like,
right.
I want to go to a coffee shop and get some
Exactly.
coffee.
I'm out and about, and that's when I realized, oh, I'm tired. Let me just run to the Starbucks real quick
Yeah.
and get a little pick-me-up.
Yeah.
What happens if I forgot my cup?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
plus
very
it's
true.
dirty or something.
And you know what I don't like either is the straws, the paper straws.
Yes.
I can't do those.
And
I
how
know
do
they're
you
good for the
it's
environment, but
Venti, you know, a tall, a grande.
Yeah.
What if I just keep bringing,
I
no,
know.
put a grande in my venti cup, please.
Yeah.
yeah, that's very true.
You're talking Starbucks
I'll try to be
jargon.
sustainable another way.
yeah,
Hard
exactly.
times.
Thanks, Kara. Thanks, Autumn.
Of course.
This is 6 News Now. We will begin in 60 seconds. Six News Now will begin in 30 seconds. Don't go anywhere. 6 News Now will begin shortly.